students of LLB, students of LLM, research scholars. After hearing a very lengthy speech of Professor Patil, nothing is left for me to speak. But then I remind you today the inaugural function is marked with inauguration of the student activities for the year 24-25 by a very erudite scholar, a researcher, a friend, guide and mentor of this college. He is a great friend of our college. His name signifies his yes Patil. He never says no to our college. He is always yes Patil. That is the greatness of Professor Ji. Today we have got inaugurated the activities for the academic session. So we have service-oriented activities where we have to do service. National Social Service scheme is there. Our college has a great name for this service. Professor Satish Gowdaji has been awarded as the best state level coordinator for National Social Service. And my young lady colleagues, Professor Jyoti Vishwanath, Professor Chandrakanti, have always involved in the National Social Service activities, and this year we have a young friend, Dr. Lokesh Nayak, who is looking after the NSS activities. So this is one service activity followed by the legal services awareness activity, which was not conducted yesterday for many reasons. But then it is a duty of the 5th year, that is the 9th and 10th semester students of this college, to determine yourself that you should conduct the legal awareness and legal literacy programs in rural areas for rural masses. These are the service activities which you should never forget. Remember Article 23 subclause 2 of our Constitution, and remember your fundamental duties as citizens, Chapter 15A, subclause D of our Constitution. Read those two articles, you will understand the value of public service and national service. This is compulsory for all of us. But don't go back in not conducting the legal awareness programs. It has a very long legacy of conducting legal awareness programs in this college. I myself was involved for continuously 13 years. Professor Satish, Professor Sudesh, Professor Sudesh have been doing this. But now it's the time of the youngsters to participate in these service activities. Then followed by these, we will be having the sports activities. How joy we feel, one 5th semester student Diksha has won national level boxing competition. So great. So you too can bring laurels in sports activities. Participate in sports activities. Everybody has a potential skill. Do participate, don't enjoy activities in the college as holidays. It is very bad. You will never get this opportunity again and again in life. Then followed by sports activities, we have cultural activities. Everyone is blessed with one or the other art of singing, dancing, fashion show, everything. Exhibit them. Make people happy, you too feel happy, and you will be recognized elsewhere. Followed by cultural activities, we will be having the academic activities, most importantly the moot court competitions, national level moot court competitions, a very celebrated competition by the Mooter Society of our college. So practice to see that this event is done in a befitting manner. And most importantly, academic activities. Sir has spoken lengthy and with long time about the books which he has read. Let us touch our hearts and say truth to ourselves. How many books we have read in full? How many of us have read the Constitution from Article 1 to Article 395, followed by the various constitutional amendments? Let us touch to our hearts and speak to truth first to ourselves. There is a great challenge what Sir has told you. Please keep all his words, put them into practice and put them into action. You will have a very good direction in life. Jai Hind, Jai Kannada. Thank you.
Everyone. Wonderful day today. Most inaugurals are just a formality. But today's chief guest, Professor Dr. C.S. Patil, the Director of Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, Bengaluru, has made it so much illuminating today that we wonder that every day, every hour that we spend here without being amongst the books, among good, great thoughts, we are wasting. We are committing a crime. Sir, first of all, let me thank you on behalf of the department of the college and all my members of the teaching faculty, the non-teaching faculty, the librarian here, for making our day very special today, for taking us through the several pure thoughts, several thoughts which has called our intellectual abilities to relook at certain things, especially as lawyers, as law teachers, as law students. Dear friends, at the outset, let me congratulate the third year students, especially the entire class, for having organized this function. Now, as I am speaking to you, I am telling myself that I am breaking the protocol by not addressing all those present here. Why protocols in a function where all of us are one? Professor C.S. Patil said, we are all one. So why these protocols? Sir, you have very rightly pointed out the glory of University Law College, Bangalore. The Vienna Moot Court, the Jesup Moot Court. I belonged to that class, but I was not with them. So when these girls used to participate, go to Vienna and Jesup, we have always complained to the principal, the then Professor Coutinho, that sir is always partial with girls. His legacy, today we carry on.
So girls have better chances.
Sure. Looking at the admission strength in each class today, they are 90%. And they are 90% in this college. So there is a bright future for this college, sir.
Problem for minorities.
Definitely, sir.
Yes.
All are very above.
Sir, you will always remain special for us. You spend so much of time in reading books, in telling us there's a difference here. People do read books, but they don't share with others. The special quality of Professor C.S. Patil is whenever he gets an opportunity, not only in such formal platforms, but even on the WhatsApp, he will send some message. He will say, this is the book I read, you must read it. So now you know the reason, sir. We gift you books so that you can read and come back to us. And an encyclopedia. Within an hour or so, we were traveling through so many pages. Today being a retro, the theme is retro. There are Hema Malinis here. My favorite Madhuri Dikshits are there. Parveen Bhabhi is also there. There's one Devanand there. I miss a Rajesh Khanna. Maybe during the course of the day, we'll find several such heroes and heroines. Dear students, each success story of this college should be an encouragement for all of you. That how far you can go. When I heard this news that one of our own classmates very shortly could be elevated to the highest court of this land, I'm waiting for that proud moment when this will happen, and that will be the inspiration, because if it happens, she will be the first student from the 5-year law course all over the country to go to that level of judgeship. Let us look forward to that. Sir, you spoke about lawyer and his importance in contemporary world. Yes, sir, we get paid for when we speak, and we also get paid when we don't speak. Good. But when you don't speak, you say something without speaking. That's the art of lawyering. This is a good news, sir, for all of us, and I think we will consult you. The government of India and the government of Karnataka have sanctioned 100 crores under the PM Usha project. I'm happy to share today that this will percolate to the department. Today I was discussing with Professor Satish and Dasharath sir also yesterday. I told him that we are going to get grants to organize capacity building programs, invited lectures, national conference, international conference, skill-based, so many of them. Each one of you sitting here today, all teachers, permanent, the full-time teachers, the scholars can cooperate and come up with one idea of one beautiful program. Let us use this money to bring a lot of intellectuals to this college, and by that way benefit our students. I especially request Professor C.S. Patil to collaborate with us under the banner of Kilpar to have a special skill building program or capacity building program, at least for the 10th semester students and our research scholars. An intensive research program where they are trained at least for 2-3 days continuously, kept and fed in this college. So we will come to you, sir, with those good programs, and it will start immediately in another 15 days. All of you now start working with what ideas you have, put it in a formula, and I'm one of the coordinators for the program. I'm overseeing the entire policy issue. So I know this news comes to me, I will share with you. Please be ready. Sir, you spoke about the character that a lawyer requires. Yes. Looking at the way some of these lawyers are behaving in the courts, outside the court these days, a lot of questioning on lawyer's character, and probably with this, in this connection only, the Bar Council of India has now recently issued a notice to all vice chancellors register regarding attendance, regarding criminal background, biometric, etc., etc. I don't think we should be put in that situation. But then, that is the need of the hour, that too many colleges are springing up too many kinds of lawyers, indiscipline being there. I'm happy to say that our students are obedient. Today was an exception because they have said there is a retro. Otherwise, black and white uniforms are prescribed. They look so impressive when they walk around the campus. Oh, this is my student. I can identify. This is our student from our college, including LLM students. Most of them are coming with the dress code. Such a good thing that's happening after many years in this college. That brings a sense of responsibility. Now, sir has told you, what are you looked upon as a lawyer. Therefore, especially with the final years, when I enter the class, because they're on the verge of going out of this college, I'm looking at their dress very carefully. Their shoes, their belt, whether the shirt is tucked in or tucked out, if it is a white shirt, whether it is a designful white or what it is. Mind you, these are not done just like that for fun, to train you. You will be in this position tomorrow. You will be one of those who will be arguing for a chief minister or for a prime minister. Today morning when I read the newspaper, our own alumni, the legal advisor to the chief minister, A.S. Ponnanna, had made a statement. The application of mind also applies to the judges. Wonderful statement. And the argument was that the governor has not applied his mind. And the judgment came, he had the guts to say that application of mind also applies to courts, to judges. Fantastic. How dare anyone can say that? Only a lawyer can say that. You can say that. We can say that. Yes, friends. This is a day for you. Enjoy it. Professor Dr. Dasharath sir has already told you what are the programs that are lined up. Each one of you must take part in it. Bring glory to this college. And very shortly, the leadership of this college will also change. You'll have to welcome a new principal, who's not new to the college, but a new principal in name, a new chairman in name. I am looking forward to their leadership. As you have cooperated with the earlier principals and with me, I request all the students standing here, all the teachers also, to cooperate with the future principal and the chairman in the same manner and much more, so that together we can build something more good for us, bring good name to this. Thankful to Anup Shah Law Firm. After about 2-3 months of negotiation, discussion, and the fear that I had, how will I store this book? How will we use it? One person who supported this was our own librarian, Rajini Madam, Dr. Rajini. She was bold enough to say, sir, you get it transferred. I will see that it is shifted. I will take, and that kind of a statement gives me a lot of strength. And thanks to all our students, especially the freshers, the LLMs, day and night they've been helping, sir, in locating the books, and they're so eager, they want to read those books. And madam was telling me, I have not checked with the price. Each book costs around more than 1 lakh. And when the vice chancellor picked up the book, he said, that's a 2 lakh book. Oh my God. Who will use such books? This is for you. This is for you. This is for all of us. So a lot of treasure there. As Professor C.S. Patil knows that once upon a time, University Law College Library was known for the rare collection of books. Judges from the High Court used to walk in. Lawyers used to walk in. They used to refer the books there. We still have those books.
If Chisum patent law has come there by mischance, that is a book of 22
Maybe.
lakhs.
Yeah. Yes. I think so. Not even check my. I mean, forget about the value of the book. But the value of reading that book and taking advantage of that book and serving the society will add many more lakhs to the value of that particular book. To Dr. Dasharath sir, so thank you for being here today, for encouraging. To all my colleagues sitting here, we have planned this program. To all the full-time teachers, this is our program. Kindly be with us. Let the spirit of oneness that Professor C.S. Patil was just talking about be with us forever. He was telling me it seems that he's more attached to University Law College Bangalore than his own University Law College Dharwad because of the affiliations that we had to the common guru, Professor Ajappa and Professor Kutin. And one thing that I wanted to remind you at this stage is that Professor Ajappa, probably after 90, he produced a book.
Yes.
Just before his death, he passed away. 3 months before that, he produced. Wonderful, wonderful. On legal method. Wonderful, wonderful.
If see, it is like this, it is so beautiful. He telephoned me and said, see, without fanfare, I have published a book. I want you to read it. And I said, okay, sir, I will buy it and read it. I ordered a copy. Next day, he telephoned and asked, did you read it? Sir, I have ordered. It has to arrive. The moment it arrives, I will read it. Next day, again, he telephoned. Did you read it? Sir, it has arrived. I will read it. You know why I want you to read this? Sir, I don't know. He said, see, I want to know how a student feels.
Yes.
So for him, this fellow is a student. And this is the line of 3 days you have to read and report back, even after you are retired.
Such are the wonderful men who led us, and we are leading you all. Remembering Professor G.V. Ajappa on this stage, the one reason why I'm trying to give up all these posts is that when I met him just before my sabbatical, when I met him, I told him, sir, I planned for a sabbatical and I'll be writing a book. He said, good. And then and there he started questioning me as to what I know about labor law. Immediately he picked up an article which he had xeroxed in the year 1972 from the ILI library on ILO. Immediately that copy is still with me. He gave that, you read this book, you will get an idea. And when I said, sir, Professor Nadagoda is coming back, he'll take charge as the principal. Hey, forget about this principal. In principal, such was the condemnation that he had for holding posts. And then for him, a real teacher is a researcher. So that is the kind of encouragement. So every day when I go home, I feel so guilt that I am not moved beyond certain pages that I could write. So that last promise that I had made him, that still haunts me. Because he wanted to see that the books come when he's alive and Sir was alive. Unfortunate things that happened, I could not. So at least, now that I'm transferring the burden to Professor Dasharath and a young and dynamic Professor Satish Gowda, I think I'll be relieved. And I'll do something not for myself, but for this college, but for the readers, but for being worth of a teacher. Thank you very much. All the best. And let's enjoy the day. Hema Maladi's and Devanand's and Jayaprada's all are waiting to dance. Put a step forward. This Rajesh Khanna will also join. Thank you. All the best.
So many times you come, so many times to the station.
Yes. This is the famous Mysore Tabba.
Sir, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes.
Ellara Gandhi. Ellara Gandhi.
Thank you.
Extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Professor Dr. C.S. Patil sir, Director of the Karnataka Institute for Law and Parliamentary Reform, for gracing us with your presence today. Your insights and experience have truly inspired us, and we are grateful for the time you have taken to be a part of this event. I would also like to sincerely thank our principal, Professor Dr. V. Sudesh, for his constant guidance in organizing this event and for being an exceptional leader. Under your direction, ULC continues to thrive as a prestigious institution, and we are truly fortunate to have you here for your unwavering support, sir. A special thanks to Professor Dr. N. Dasharath for his incredible support throughout the process, and Professor Dr. Satish Gowda N., Professor Dr. Jyoti Vishwanath, and Professor Dr. Chandrakanti L. for their valuable guidance in ensuring that today's event was a success. Your contributions have been instrumental, and we are grateful for your encouragement. We also extend our thanks to the guest faculty for their involvement, and to the non-teaching staff and administrative staff for their tireless effort behind the scenes. A big thank to the research scholars for their help in every step of this event. A heartfelt appreciation to the organizing committee from the 22 LUL and 23 LLM batches. Your hard work and dedication have made this event a success. Finally, to our freshers, thank you for being here and becoming the part of ULC family. We are excited to see each of you grow within and beyond the walls of this prestigious institution. The future holds great promise for you all. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you everyone.
ನೋಡಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಫೋಟೋ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೇಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು. ಯಾರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಗಳ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದನ್ನು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.